Welcome back to another episode of Goat-Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. Today we focusing on the GOAT finally here. Shout out to all my Patreon members. Sign up today if this is your first time watching this video, but this is definitely a Patreon exclusive. We are finally have reached the Kamikaze album, dog. We wrapped up Revival. I got Castle on the roads. I don't know if y'all want me to do a 2.0. Let me know about that. But let's not waste no more time, man. This is the Ringer 2.0, and I'm pretty sure I missed bars in this the first time we reacted to this. And it took me 40 minutes to break it down, but at the same time, I was unfamiliar with a lot of the references he was making. So this should be fun. This was going to be a fun start for me, man. Let's get it, though. Eminem, The Ringer.
Yeah.
So that's the plane crashing in, right? Kamikaze. It's crazy. I wasn't catching none of this stuff the first time I watched it.
I'm just gonna write down my first thoughts, see where this takes me. Cause I feel like I wanna punch the world in the fucking face right now. Yeah.
Because when he dropped Revival, they was critiquing his album. They bashed him, Joe Budden, all the people on Everyday Struggle. Yeah, I had to do my research on all this stuff, but yeah. Interesting. So this album's gonna be very like he's venting, right? That's the vibe I'm getting from all the the outlets I've read and stuff like that. So he's venting, which means he's lashing out, and nothing is a coincidence.
Let me explain just how to make greatness straight out the gate. I'm about to break it down. Ain't no mistakes allowed, but make no mistake, I'm about to rape the alphabet. I may raise some brows if I press the issue just to get the anger out. Full magazine could take staples out. Savage, but ain't thinking about no bank account. But bitch, I'm off the chain like Caleb Brown. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up when I'm talking low, bitch. I'm sorry. Wait.
I like that. I like the way he started already. So the beat is hard, dog. This is a nice intro, man. This is a nice intro. I haven't heard The Ringer in like a few months. Like I listened to it a few times after I did the reaction, but I didn't go back to it a lot because I had so many reactions to do. I was so busy. I don't even have time to listen to music, man. Any reaction channel will tell you that. Like we don't even have time to listen to music, man. But especially not me, like being a family man and all of that, like and working 70 hours a week in my other job, my regular job, I guess, right? All right, let's run it back.
I wanna punch the world in the fucking face right now.
Let's talk about these flows, man.
Yeah.
Let me explain just how to make greatness straight out the gate. I'm about to break it down. Ain't no mistakes allowed, but make no mistake, I'm about to rape the alphabet. I may raise some.
That's dope. Let me explain just how to make greatness. Like, so this is what I talk about with Eminem a lot and Tech Nine, right? These pockets they be searching for, man. They just be searching for these dope pockets. When I hear this beat, this is not a flow I think of. This is not a traditional flow at all, right? This is Eminem flow. This is what Eminem does. Tech Nine does similar things. Tech Nine would have did something different on here. He would have been like, somebody want on the industry, enemy. Like Tech Nine would find some wild pockets too, man. Him and Eminem are like the most craziest pocket catchers, dog. And when I say pockets, for those who don't know, it just means like being unpredictable with the flow when delivering over the beat, not being traditional with it, opposite of traditional. So anyways, let me explain just how to make greatness straight out the gate. I'm about to break it down. Ain't no mistakes allowed, but make no mistake, I'm about to rape the alphabet. I may rape some brows. Like that's dope, man. So he's got the little A schemes in the middle. So all the internals are dope, like grape and raise and make and break, right? And straight and make again, explain, right? So you got the A sounds going on, and he also got the ow sounds at the end, right? So it doesn't have to always be like an OW sound, but it can make an OW like noise. So pretty much like let's see. Well, over here he does have him with the OW. So he's got the let me explain just how to make greatness. So you got the how in there, right? Just how to make greatness straight out. So out, how, down, brows, owl, like alphabet. So owl and bow. Yeah. So he's going off on here, dog. And he's doing this with such ease. And it's crazy because he's not that he's not saying anything yet. He's just gearing you up for like what the Ringer is about to be about. Fire, dog. Fire. All right. Let's run it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me explain just how to make greatness straight out the gate. I'm about to break it down. Ain't no mistakes allowed, but make no mistake, I'm about to rape the alphabet. I may raise some brows if I press the issue just to get the anger out. Full magazine could take staples out. Savage, but ain't thinking about no bank account. But bitch, I'm off the chain like Caleb.
Caleb, bro. Y'all I know the story about Kayla Brown. She was kidnapped. She was chained up, and she broke the chain. She got free. So if I press the issue just to get the anger out, so like it's dope because this is a whole magazine scheme, right? Magazine, guns, obviously like that. And I know you guys know this already, but I'm just letting you know, like this is my 2.0. Like it's just the track is just more eye opening to me now. After like going through all the albums I went through, right? The journey of Eminem has been so wild up until this point. It's like he's gotten so much more lyrically inclined, dog. Like he was not doing this back in the day. Now he was doing rhymes, he was doing rhyme structures and a lot of rhyming, and he was doing a lot of lyrical play and all that. Like from Infinite, we went back to Infinite, right? But this is different. This is high level technician stuff. So if I press the issue to get an issue, press the magazine, press the issue. But also if I press the issue, like if I bust this problem wide open, y'all been running your mouth. Now if I press the issue, you know what I'm saying, just to get the anger out, right? Full magazine could take staples out. So staples are held. Magazines are held by Staples, but also Vince Staples. Vince Staples was running his mouth. I saw in some articles or whatever. I hate when people do like that, man. When people like talk, they don't talk about no other legends like that though. That's the crazy thing. You ever notice that? They would never talk crazy about Nas, no matter how many bad albums he's put out, right? And Nas is a GOAT. He's a top 5 GOAT. They would never talk crazy like this about Hov, right? Even though he's got a few bad albums, right? And he's just not that great lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just not at the level of a Nas and Eminem lyrically, but he gets all the praise, right? It's because he owns everybody. Jay-Z owns hip hop, bro. If you guys don't know that, that's why nobody talks crazy about him. The only people talk crazy about him is like 50 Cent and people who just not under the umbrella of Jay-Z. But anyways, so then he got Savage, but ain't thinking about no bank account. So you know, Savage bank account, the song. So I don't know if Savage ever said anything about Eminem. I doubt it. I think he was just using it as wordplay because he's not really dissing him. But he's saying a full magazine could take Staples out. So a full magazine of these bars, I could waste 16 bars on Staples and he'll be out of here. But also like full magazine could take Staples out. So Staples magazine, that scheme is fire. And cause check him off the chain like Caleb Brown, and you know the reference of Caleb Brown. But let's keep it going.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up when I'm talking, little bitch. I'm sorry, wait, what's your talent? Oh, critiquing my talent. Oh, bitch, I don't know who the fuck y'all are to give a subpar bar, even have an opinion of you. You mention me, millions of views, attention and news. I mention you,
Facts.
lose for me, win for you. Billions of views, your 10 cents or 2. Skim through the music to give shit reviews, to get clicks, but bitch, you just lit the fuse. Don't get misconstrued.
He is flowing on this beat right now, dog. This man is just undoubtedly the GOAT. He does everything better than everybody, bro. Lyrically, he's better than everybody. Flow-wise, he's got way more flows than everybody, dog. Way more flows. And then just a high-level lyricism, bro. Like everything else that comes with it. He's dope with the punch bars. He's dope with the references, you know what I'm saying? He's dope with the metaphors. Like, don't get it twisted. A lot of people, there's other people who probably are better at punchlines. I don't know who comes to mind exactly when it comes to that, but there's people who do certain things better than M, but it's literally, if you just listen to M, it's literally because M doesn't highlight that kind of stuff. Like that's minuscule to him. He's a high level lyricist. Like he's a high level. He's a marksman. He's a Jedi. Like he's on a different level. That's petty bars. That's like, ooh, let me get some excitement. Like he does that when he does his shock value stuff. You feel me? But anyways, but just this flow he just did, man. Reviews to do and listen to do, and he's being very choppy, right? Because that's the choppy flow that these people were using back in 17, 18, right? It's just they're still doing it today.
To give a subpar bar, even have an opinion of you.
And that's just all the critics he's coming at.
You mention me, millions of views, attention and news. I mention you, lose for me, win for you. Billions of views, your 10 cents or 2.
This flow is crazy, dog. You mention me, millions of views, attention, the news. I mention you, lose for me, win for you. Billions of views, your 10 cents or 2. Skim through the music to give reviews. Y'all do all of that, right? So he's coming at reaction channels. He's coming at media outlets as well. You know what I'm saying? People who just be hating. And around this time, dog, the Eminem haters were crazy, bro. Somebody sent me a dope link, bro. They sent me a link of I gotta look for that link. They sent me this link like 2 weeks ago, but it was a link of somebody just documenting, like that dude Anthony Alfano, he was on that, but it was basically like documenting all the Eminem hater reactors and how they all say the same thing when it comes to hating on Eminem, and it just proves like they just don't know anything about hip hop. But bro, there was like 50 reactions on there, and like those dudes, those 50 reactors do multiple Eminem hate reactions. Like it was crazy, dog. I didn't like watch all the reactions obviously, but I skimmed through them, and I skimmed through the news. I skimmed through them, and I realized like, wow, these dudes just be hating, and they were young, like they don't know anything about hip hop, dog. But anyways, I'm sure Eminem has seen all that.
Interview, you mention me, millions of views, attention and news. I mention you, lose for me, win for you. Billions of views, your 10 cents or two. Skim through the music to give shit reviews, to get clicks, but bitch, you just lit the fuse. Don't get misconstrued, business is huge, shit is renewed. So get shit to do, or get this, cause I just don't get what the fuck half the shit is that you're listening.
He's bodying this right now. Get clicks, but you just lit the fuse or get misconstrued. He's still following that flow. That was 8 bars ago. So now we're on the second set of 4 bars right now. So we're on the 12th bars, right, of this flow. And it doesn't feel like that because the way he's riding it, it feels like effortlessly, and it's like he's just naturally flowing to the next flow. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope though. He said, and he's crazy because he's still being a little choppy. He's doing what they do, but way better, way better. He's making it actually sound good. To get clicks, you just lit the fuse. Don't get misconstrued. Business as usual. List renewed. So get to do or get this. Like, y'all better stay up out of my way, dog. Go find something else to do or get this. Because I don't know what the half the is it you're listening to do.
You have any idea how much I hate this choppy flow? Everyone copies, they'll probably know. Get this fucking audio out my audio. So I can see why people like Little Yachty, but not me though.
Get this fucking audio out my adios. So you got audio like the music, his Audi that he drives, and adios. It's funny because he says Migos and adios, amigo. Like, it's just funny. Like, he plays with the language, man. This dude's super clever, dog.
No, get this fucking audio out my audio. So I can see why people like Little Yachty, but not me though. Not even dissing, it just ain't for me. All I am simply is just an MC. Maybe Stan just isn't your cup of tea. Maybe your cup's full of syrup and lean. Maybe I need to stir up shit, preferably shake the world up if it were up to me. Paul wants me to chill, y'all want me to ill. I should eat a pill, probably I will. Old me kill the new me, watch him bleed to death. I breathe on a mirror, I don't see my breath. Possibly I'm dead, I must be possessed like an evil spell. I'm EVIL.
Oh, I forgot about that bar. Oh, like an evil spell. I'm EVIL, dog. This is what I'm telling you, dog. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's been so long since I've bumped this, bro. This is a dope intro. I don't know which one's better, though, the Premonition or this. I think this one's better, to be honest with you. I like this beat. I like the Premonition beat, too, though. I don't know which one I like better, but I think this one's just more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He was absolutely mad. And on the Premonition for Music to Be Murdered By, he was mad on that one as well, but I don't think he was as mad, dog. Like this one, like the Revival, they broke his heart because I've gone through Revival, bro. He opened up his heart, and yeah, there's some up and down moments for sure. It was a roller coaster of an album. Altogether, though, it's better than a lot of people's other albums, though. Like that's all I can say, really, because comparing it to Eminem's albums, yeah, it fails to comparison when it comes to Eminem albums. But the rapping was still super stellar. It was just really just the overall production that I wasn't feeling so much. But yeah, them, you know, but he had songs like Castle on a Rose on there, like where he really just bared his heart and soul. And fans too, they ished on it. You know what I'm saying? They ished on it, and that probably hurt him, man. And then they gave the other unfair media outlets more fuel to just throw more dirt on his name, right? Because they've been throwing on the dirt on his name since the beginning of his career. But yeah, man, I feel bad for him, to be honest, though, because the Revival was a dope album. Walk on Water, bro, it's one of my favorite tracks. Believe, that's to me, that's a top 10 Eminem song. Believe, dog.
All I am simply is just an MC. Maybe stand fucking audio out my audio. So I can see why people like Little Yachty, but not me though. Not even dissing, it just ain't for me. All I am simply is just an MC. Maybe Stan just isn't your cup of tea. Maybe your cup's full of syrup and lean.
That's funny, dog. Syrup and lean, maybe your cup. Stan. So Stan is basically a song with a lot of subject matter. It's thought-provoking. It's a storyline, something you got to follow along. It's artistic. It's unique. It's one of the greatest hip-hop songs ever. It's changed the dictionary. It's in the dictionary now. So he uses Stan as the... He often uses, he did this on Walk on Water. He said, bitch, I wrote Stan. So he's very proud of Stan. He knows what Stan means. He knows that Stan made history. The song itself made history, right? And it's just one of the greatest hip hop stories ever. Like people, I think it was Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang. He did an interview and it went up against Nas's Rewind song, and he went with Nas. But that's just New York biasness. Like Ghostface Killer cannot get in an interview and say one of Nas's best songs, Rewind. And he can't get up there and say that Eminem has a song better than one of Nas's best songs. He can't do that. So these people, and they're from New York, and they came in the game together. They both were the early 90s, 91, 92. Well, Nas came in 91 live at the barbecue. Shout out to Third Base. who really just put him on, right? It's crazy how Nas got put on by some white boys, but Eminem gets discredited. It's like, bro, white people getting discredited in hip hop is disgusting work, bro. People forget, like, Beastie Boys opened the door obviously for Eminem and everybody else, but Rick Rubin, man, like the beginning of Def Jam, like this is important stuff, bro. Shout out to Dave Mays and Benzino, right? Like, obviously we don't, you know what I'm saying, obviously they, you know, whatever, right? Like Eminem beef and all that stuff, but The Source was a dope magazine, and Dave Mays started that magazine, bro. A white boy from Harvard started that. You know what I'm saying? He's from DC, but he went to Harvard University. He's a smart dude, right? He's a hater, lo and behold, but at the same time, he created a credible magazine. And it's etched in hip hop. There's nothing nobody can do about that. But that was created by a white dude. Come on, man. It's like a lot of white people just get discredited in hip hop, and it's really disgusting. So it just makes it hard for like white rappers to come out now and like get respect within the hip hop community. But I say they need to just say F the hip hop community, forget the culture, because the culture's been infested and it's been twisted and it's distorted and it's owned by some evil people anyways. People like Hov, people like Diddy, like y'all don't want to be a part of that anyways. Like, remove yourself far from that. As far as the culture goes, well, as far as the actual culture goes, the real authentic culture, like I could understand wanting to be accepted in that because it's cool, man. You getting recognized by greats. But listen, there's some greats, OGs out there that will show respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the dudes from the 80s and early 90s. They don't hate. It's the mid 90s and beyond guys that always be hating. But anyways.
Maybe I need to stir up shit, preferably shake the world up if it were up to me.
So you got it, you know what I'm saying? Standards in your cup of tea. It's not, you know what I'm saying, to say something's not your cup of tea, we know what that means. But also just like, all y'all do is sip lean. That's why you can't get with this heavy subject matter that I'm producing.
Paul wants me to chill, y'all want me to ill. I should eat a pill, probably I will. Old me, kill the new me, watch him bleed to death. I breathe on a mirror, I don't see my breath. Possibly I'm dead, I must be possessed like an evil spell. I'm EVI.
Oh, me kill the new me, watch him bleed to death. I breathe on the mirror, I don't see my breath. Possibly I'm dead, I must be possessed like an evil spell. I'm EVIL. That's dope, though. That's so fire. Just the whole flow pattern just leading up to it, and like it just makes me think of like how cohesive Eminem's career actually is, bro. Like, he doesn't have to make direct references for you to think of another song he did. Like this part of the verse right here brings me directly to My Darling, where he's in the mirror talking to his evil self, Slim Shady. At the same time, he's talking to the devil. At the same time, he's talking to himself. He's talking to his demons. He's talking to the music industry possessing his soul. He's literally, he sold his soul, right, for fame. And he talks about it on Say Goodbye to Hollywood. He's talking about it on many songs. I'm saying it's metaphoric, but at the same time, it's literal. At the same time, though, bro, because that's just what the music industry is. Eminem is just one of those pure people who sold his soul. It's kind of like DMX, like they're just kind of like Tupac. Like, these people kind of sold their soul, but they didn't sell out, though. You feel me? That's the difference right there. Like, they sold their soul to get into the game, but they did not change their subject matter, and they stood on their square. Tupac stood on their square. DMX stood on their square. Eminem stood on their square. Those are like the three realest and 50 Cent. Those are like the four realest rappers ever to me, dog, for real. But anyways, let's keep it going.
Gemma crest white strip in the tip of my dick with an ice pick, sticking in a vice grip, hang it on a spike fence, bang it with a pipe wrench while I take my ball sack and flick it like a light switch.
Silly
Vice
bars.
President Mike Pence back up on my shit in a sidekick as I lay it on a spike strip.
This beat's so
These
hard.
are things that I'd rather do than hear you on a mic since 9/10 of your rhyme is about ice and Jesus Christ, man, how many times is someone gonna fuck a mic?
The flow is crazy though. Like, even though he's doing this choppy flow, he's making fun of people, but you see how easily Eminem could just take over this flow and like ride the beat. Back up on the side chick, lay it on a spike strip, and then these are the type of things that I'd rather do than hear you on a mic since 9/10 of your rhyme is about ice and Jesus Christ, man. How many times is someone gonna mic bitch? Like dog, he's rhyming throughout that entire set of 4 bars, dog, and it's just immaculate rhyming, dog. Immaculate rhyming.
Bitch, fuck my side chick. You won't ever.
And he's just making fun of people. This is the type of stuff people rap about. Oh, me, yeah. He's kind of making fun of XX Tentacion before he died, right? Because he talked to, like, he had a song called Gonna Mean something like that, right? And it's just funny. Like, he's just saying, like, y'all just make clueless music. But shout out to Triple X, because he was dope. I've dug into more of his music, and he was actually very conscious rapper, man. He played the game to get the fame, but and he can rap. I don't know if you guys know that, but Triple X, XXXTentacion, he can rap, dog.
CMIC, but as cold as I get on the MIC, I pull. 9/10 of your rhyme is about ice and Jesus Christ, man, how many times is someone gonna fuck a mic, bitch?
So he's lining you up for the ice bars.
fuck my side chick. You won't ever see MIC, but as cold as I get on the MIC, I polarize shit so the Thames might freeze and your skull might split like I passed you upside it. Bitch, I got the club on smash like a nightstick.
That's so crazy, dog. So you won't ever see MIC, but as cold as I get on the MIC, like that's just easy to him, right? And it just works perfectly. Why? Because it works perfectly with his name. So like people can't say these bars because it just works too perfectly with his name. You feel me? But yeah, you will never see MIC. Like you never see me flaunting jewelry, even though later, further in his career, you see him wearing more jewelry. But it's really just like classical stuff. Like he has that one Rolex he wears, right? And that Rolex is just like, it's just the one he wears. He doesn't. What he's saying is he doesn't flaunt his jewelry. Him wearing the same bracelet, that same gold bracelet with the diamond cuts on it, and that same Rolex with the diamonds on it. Like him wearing that all the time with the rope chain, which is like really a nod to hip hop and the era that he comes from, the '80s, the ones that raised him, LL Cool J. That's really, he's paying homage when he wears this jewelry. It's much different than everybody else who wears Jesus pieces with the big chain and just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just materialistic bullish, and you're glorifying it. He never wears it in a glorifying manner, you know what I'm saying? So he's saying you won't ever see MIC, but as cold as I get on the MIC, so ice cold, whatever. I polarize, so the Thames might freeze. Like this is all a temperature scheme right here. But then he goes, and your skull might split when I bash you upside it. So I got the club on smash like a nightstick. So nightstick club, kind of like when you can call a nightstick a club, but you bash somebody upside the skull. But in the club as well, I got the club on smash, whatever. Like whatever you control in the airways, the radio, the club, whatever. You just pop. He's just basically, I'm popping right now. Like, I'm back and I'm popping.
Yeah. Turn down for what? I ain't loud enough. Nah, turn the volume up, cause I don't know how I'm gonna get your mouth to shut now when it doesn't matter what caliber. I spit at Al, bet $100,000 you'll turn around and just be like, man, how the fuck Sourpuss gonna get mad just cause his album sucks and now he wants to take it out on us?
Oh, I love that, bro. I love when he did that little Young and May thing. Oh man, I was so lost. Not that I was so lost, because it took me like 40 minutes to break this down, but it was because of how not in tune I was with Eminem's work before this. I had to go listen to freaking 5 albums before this, bro. Like 4 albums before this.
Your skull might split like I passed you upside it. Bitch, I got the club on smash like a nightstick. Yeah. Turn down for what? I ain't loud enough. Nah, turn the volume up, cause I don't know how I'm gonna get your mouth to shut now when it doesn't matter what caliber.
That's dope. I spit that out, bet up $100,000. Like the way he could just chop up the flow, bro. He's so nice with it, bro. But yeah, turn down for what? I ain't loud enough. Nah, turn the volume up, because I don't know how I'm gonna get your mouths to shut when it doesn't really matter what caliber. I spit that I bet up $100,000. Yo, that's just crazy rhyme scheming, dog. Those in and out of rhyme schemes, though. He's just so nice with it, bro. And it sounds so like normal, right? It's like what he said. He said so nice, but you're used to it. Nobody close to it. Nobody says it, but still everybody knows the ish. Like he's so nice that you just get used to it, and then it's like it almost becomes, if you're not an Eminem fan and you're not into it, you almost become not impressed anymore because it's redundant. Like this is what he does all the time, and their favorite rappers do this a lot of times or sometimes. You feel me? Or most times when they're really nice, right? But Eminem does this all the time. Like rhyming is something is so easy. It's so easy for him. I'm not gonna say so easy for him, but he makes it sound so easy for him. So turn the volume up, so that could be like a drug reference of volume, because that's what he struggles with. Volume, listening to Relapse, I had to learn that, and Recovery. But because I never knew what drugs it was that Eminem was struggling with, and that was just one of them. Maybe the blue one or a pink one. Ever since a schoolgirl drew and now delinquent. Yeah, your Relapse album is his best rhyming ever, dog. But anyways, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get your mouths to shut. I bet up $100,000, no matter what caliber. Like it's just crazy, dog. The rhyme scheming is nuts.
I bet up $100,000. You'll turn around and just be like, man, how the fuck Sourpuss gonna get mad just cause his album sucks and now he wants to take it out on us?
So now they're getting mad at him because he dropped Kamikaze. It's like, yo, they want to talk ish, make a whole bunch of videos, drag him in the media, all the media outlets talking crazy, trashing Revival, his former artist, Joe Budden, trashing Revival. And it's like, so now y'all going to cry because I'm clapping back? Man, get out of here. Kamikaze smack these fools around.
Well, last week, an ex-fan mailed me a copy of The Mad.
I just wonder if the whole album is like this, because I'm going to have some fun. I hope it is. I hope he's just firing shots throughout the whole album.
Just cause his album sucks and now he wants to take it out on us.
Ooh.
Well, last week, an ex-fan mailed me a copy.
Which is cool, because later on he does a song with Young and May. That's dope.
His album sucks and now he wants to take it out on us. Well, last week an ex-fan mailed me a copy of the Mathers LP to tell me to study. It'll help me get back to myself and she'll love me. I mailed the bitch back and said if I did that, I'd just be like everyone else in the fucking industry, especially an effing recovery clone of me.
That was crazy. So when I first heard that, barely knowing NF, that triggered me a little bit. It really did. It triggered me a little bit. I only did one NF song. Had I not did that one NF song before I did this song, I wouldn't know what the heck I wouldn't even that would have flew right over my head. But it's crazy, man. But that's how that's how perked my ears were when I was starting to do reactions. I was trying to pay attention to everything. And that goes for every artist. So like mentioning NF here, it was just like, wow. So I don't really look at this like as a diss so much. It's kind of just like, I mean, to be called a clone, like to be called an imitator, a faker, a copycat, what do you call? What's another word? Biting. Like, there's a lot of references you could use when somebody's like, when you're dissing somebody. Clone could be right, but clone also could just be like, it could almost be a nod. It could almost be a shout out. I look at this like this. Is how I look at it, right? I don't know if everybody looks at it like this. I looked at M doing this to let NF know, switch your style up. You feel me? Like, I'm sure if Eminem ever heard NF, there's no way he's gonna deny that man's talent. So it's kind of like, bro, switch your style up. I can't even endorse you right now because you look too much like me. And around this time, bro, NF, the search NF looks like Eminem Recovery. Like, let's keep it a buck. Does he sound like him? No. But earlier NF, bro, he sounds like Eminem, bro. I don't know why. Like, I was arguing with an NF fan one day, and I'm just like, you're in denial then, because I'm somebody who doesn't even know NF, right? When I first got into the NF wave, and I'm telling you that those older songs reminded me of Eminem. They have similar voice inflections, so there's nothing he could do about that, right? But some flows sounded like M. Like, you sounded heavily influenced by M, which is no problem, right? But when you attach the image with it, bro, you look like Recovery M. You dress like Recovery M. Like, that was Recovery M, bro. Like, and maybe he subconsciously, he didn't know he was being influenced, because, like, why not? Like, Eminem is, they're both from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? They're both from Michigan, right? They're both from the Midwest. They got similar lifestyles. Both of their moms are addicts. Like, there's a lot going on, and I feel like NF truly adores and admires Eminem, bro. And I think Eminem maybe doesn't know NF's story, and he should, because if he did, I think he'd super respect NF and he'd bring him up, right? Because Eminem doesn't have a problem co-signing white rappers. Like, it's just he doesn't like avoid that. Like, he signed Yellow Wolf, you feel me? And like, Yellow Wolf is country and different and all that, but like, he doesn't have a problem, co-signing white rappers. He co-signed, Mac Miller. He co-signed mad white rappers, but G-Eazy, stuff like that. Action Bronson, but. Yeah, I just feel like, the whole NF and Recovery clone, it's just a slick play on words, and it's also letting NF know, I see you, I know who you are, you look like me, you kind of sound like me, you're talented, but switch your style up a little bit. And the crazy part is, I feel like NF completely switched his style up after that. For real, because NF is dope to me. NF is his own person. He sounds nothing like Eminem now, like, and he doesn't look anything like Eminem either. He's just his own person. I just think he's super dope, man.
So, finger bang, chicken wang, DJK, Igaze, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, imitate Lil Wayne. I should aim at everybody in the game, pick a name.
Facts.
I'm fed up with being humble, and rumor is I'm hungry. I'm sure you heard rumblings. I heard you wanna rumble, like an empty stomach. I heard you mumbling, but it's jumbled and mumble jumbo. The era that I'm from. Finger bang, chicken wang, DJK, Igaze.
It's funny. He's making fun of that flow. Oh my god, he's kind of making fun of the Migos. It's funny, but he kind of gives the Migos props, saying everybody's copying the Migos or copying Lil Wayne. But yeah, so finger bang, chicken wang, MGK, Igaze, Lil Pump, Lil Xan, imitate Lil Wayne. I should name everybody in the game, pick a name. It's crazy because he just made that sound super dope.
Lil Pump, Lil Xan, imitate Lil Wayne. I should aim at everybody in the game, pick a name. I'm fed up with being humble, and rumor is I'm hungry. I'm sure you heard rumblings. I heard you wanna rumble, like an empty stomach. I heard you mumbling, but it's jumbled and mumble jumbo. The era that I'm from will pummel you, that's what it's coming to. What the fuck you gonna do when you run into it? I'm gonna crumble you and I'll take a number 2 and dump on you if you ain't joiner. If you ain't Kendrick Cole or Sean, then you're a goner.
Ooh, if you ain't Kendrick Cole, if you ain't... Oh, he said Joyner too. He threw Joyner in there. That's what's up. And we got Joyner with Lucky You coming up this week as well. Yeah, if you ain't Kendrick Cole, then you're a goner. You see he didn't mention Drake, right? People think like Eminem just likes Drake because he did something for his daughters. That's the reason why he gives Drake grace. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he lets Drake slide. But he does not respect Drake as a lyricist on a level of a Kendrick and Cole. Or not even Joyner, not even Big Sean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't respect Drake on that. Like, why? Because Drake has writers, bro. Eminem don't like that. Eminem don't like that, bro. Eminem's a true lyricist to the truest. He's a true MC, every sense of the word, bro.
Mumbling, but it's jumbled and mumble jumbo.
I like
The
his
air
flow.
that I'm from will pummel you, that's what it's coming to. What the fuck you gonna do when you run into it? I'm gonna crumble you and I'll take a number 2 and dump on you if you ain't joiner. If you ain't Kendrick or Cole or Sean and you're a goner, I'm about to bring it to anyone in this bitch you want it. I guess when you walk into BK, you expect a Whopper. You can order a quarter pounder when you go to McDonald's, but if you're looking to get a porterhouse, you better go get revival. But y'all are acting like I tried to serve you up a slider. Maybe the vocals should have been auto-tuning you.
I didn't catch that before. So he said, oh, okay, you can go to McDonald's, expect a Whopper. So fast food. So all these rappers are like fast food. All they do is selling you fast food, right? Their music as like their artistry is just fast food. It's easy consumption, microwave music, you know. But he said, but if you're looking, he said you can go order a quarter pound when you go to McDonald's. But if you're looking to get a porterhouse, you better go get Revival. So porterhouse, so basically just saying like a real burger, like a restaurant. Like if you want to get a porterhouse type burger, shout out to Mr. Porter. That could be a right there because Porter has either producers for M. So that right there could be something right there. I don't know if he produced this beat. He probably did. But anyways, shout out Mr. Porter. But yeah, he said, look, if you're looking for a porterhouse, you better go with Revival. So basically saying if you want something with thick subject matter, you know, condensed, thick, you know, heavy music, you know what I'm saying? Real music, like real food. You want a real burger, you need to go get Revival. That's fire. That's hella fire. But y'all acting like he said, but y'all acting like I try to serve you up a slider. Like y'all acting like I just serve, you know, the little appetizer, the chopped up little sandwiches. Like you acting like I try to serve you up a slider. He said maybe if it should have had auto-tune, you would have bought it. That's dope. That's dope, man. I didn't catch that the first time.
But if you're looking to get a porterhouse, you better go get Revival. But y'all acting like I tried to serve you up a slider. Maybe the vocals should have been auto-tuning, you would have bought it. But saying I no longer got it cause you missed the line and never caught it. Cause it went over your head because you're too stupid to get it. Cause you're mentally retarded but pretend to be the smartest with your expertise and knowledge. But you'll never be an artist. And I'm harder on myself than you could ever be. Regardless, what I'll never be is flawless. All I ever be is honest. I'm only gonna say I brought it even when I hit my 40s like a fucking alcoholic with a bottle full of malt liquor. But I couldn't bottle this shit any longer. The fact that I know that I'ma hit my bottom if I don't pull myself from the jaws of defeat and rise to my feet. I don't see why y'all even started with me. I get in peace, my enemies die. I don't cease fire till at least all of the seats. I'm east side, never be caught slipping. Now you see why I don't sleep, not even a wink. I don't blink, I don't doze off, I don't even nod to the beats. I don't even close my fucking eyes when I sneak. Oh man, that BET Cypher was weak.
Oh, I don't even know if I caught that the first time, bro, but it don't matter because I don't remember it, bro. But he said, I don't even close my eyes when I sneeze. That man said, I am not human, bro. I'm not human. Yo, that whole rant he just went on, that might have been the highlight of this song for me, bro.
Head because you're too stupid to get it.
Right
House,
there.
you better go get Revival. But y'all acting like I tried to serve you up a slider.
Man.
Maybe the vocals should have been auto-tuning, you would have bought it. But saying I no longer got it cause you missed the line and never caught it. Cause it went over your head because you're too stupid to get it. Cause you're mentally retarded but pretend to be the smartest with your expertise and knowledge. But you'll never be an artist and I'm harder on myself than you could ever be. Regardless, what I'll never be is flawless. All I ever be is honest.
And that's a fact right there. Most honest, known artist. He said most hardest, most honest, known artist. Chip off the old block, the old doc is back. Looks like Batman brought his own Robin. Oh God, Saddam got his own Laden with his own private plane, his own pilot. Set the bro pot. Yeah, that was so nice, bro. But he said, what I'll never be is flawless. So everybody judging him for Revival. He said, what I'll never be is flawless. All I'll ever be is honest. Come on, dog. And these rappers are not honest, bro. And we'll come back and say, yo, that last album was kind of weak, bro. You're right. What he said, last album's in my trash, but you know, I will never let another rapper get up in my like that again, right? So like, he's so honest, bro, and he be wrong because he tries Relapse, and I feel like that's one of his best albums, bro. Lyrically, talented wise, he got a lot of storytelling, and he's had songs like Deja Vu on there. Stay Wide Awake is his most insane lyricism song I think I've ever heard from him. But anyways, as far as rhyming ability goes, yeah, bro, like he's just so honest, bro. But you'll never be an artist. And I'm harder on myself than you could ever be, regardless. Like this is just real. This is just real words, bro. I'll never be. Well, what I'll never be is flawless. All I ever be is honest. Even when I'm gone, they're gonna say I brought it. Even when I hit my 40s, like an effing alcoholic. So 40 drinks, and then he goes into the whole. What do you say?
Even when I'm gone, they're gonna say I brought it. Even when I hit my 40s like a fucking alcoholic with a bottle full of malt liquor. But I couldn't bottle this shit any longer. The fact that I know that I'ma hit my bottom if I don't.
That's crazy. So the bottom of the bottle, he said, you know, when I hit my bottom, when I hit rock bottom, shout out to Rock Bottom, Slim Shady LP. But he said, with a full with a bottle full of malt liquor. So he's talking about the OE still, you know, but I can't bottle this ish up any longer. Like he can't contain it anymore, which is why Kamikaze is him just spazzing out on everybody. He said the fact that I know if I'm gonna hit my bottom, like I'm gonna lose it all if I don't just let this out. If I don't pull myself out from the jaws of defeat and rise to my feet. Oh yeah, he killed. Oh my God, that least all the deceits. Like that was, bro. Yo, somebody need to piss off M again, bro. At this level, 2018 M. When did this come out? 5 years ago. That's 2020. Hell no, this ain't come out in 2020. Maybe this is when the guy made the lyric video.
I brought it even when I hit my 40s like a fucking alcoholic with a bottle full of malt liquor, but I couldn't bottle this shit any longer. The fact that I know that I'ma hit my bottom if I don't pull myself from the jaws of defeat and rise to my feet. I don't see why y'all even started with me. I get in peace, my enemies die. I don't cease fire till at least all of the cease. I'm east side, never be cautious.
I don't cease to all of the deceased, dog. That's one of the hardest bars in this whole thing, dog. This E-rhyme scheme he's doing is insane. Let's keep it, let it rock.
I don't cease fire till at least all of the cease. I'm east side, never be
East side
cautious.
Detroit.
You see why I don't sleep, not even a wink. I don't blink, I don't doze off, I don't even nod to the beats. I don't even close my fucking eyes when I sneeze. Oh man, the BET Cypher was weak, it was garbage. The thing ain't even orange, oh my God, that's a reach. Shout to all my colorblind people, each and every one of y'all.
I lost the freaking Trump. By the way, guys, I did a reaction to the Trump freestyle and lost it. I was so hurt. And I don't know if it's completely lost. I still be looking for it. Like every once in a while when I get some downtime, I got so much footage and stuff like that since when I first started. So I'm still looking for it, bro. But I think it's gone. But yeah. So that's what he's referring to, the dude from Fantastic Four, the brick dude. So he said, and Charlemagne was saying it's not even orange. What? That was retarded. Of course it's orange. Like what are you talking about? Like what color is it then? Peach? Like what are you talking about?
Cypher was weak, it was garbage. The thing ain't even orange, oh my.
And everybody was coming at him. This is around the same time, 2017, the BET Cypher, or 2018. I forget when the Cypher was, but the Cypher. Oh no, the Cypher came out before the album, so everybody was like gearing up and excited for the M album. Then when Revival came out, that's when everybody started ishing on Eminem. But yeah, so they was making fun of his flow in the Cypher, and then you had people like Chris D'Elia who's making like funny videos and stuff like that. That joint was funny, ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so. This is crazy. He was going through a rough time in 2017, bro. And he came back strong as hell, though.
God, that's a reach. Shout to all my colorblind people, each and every one of y'all. If you call a fire engine green, aquamarine, or you think water is pink, dog, that's a date. Looks like an olive to me. Look, there's an apple. No, it's not. It's a peach. So finger bang.
Trolling. Oh, finger bang, Pootie Tang, Burger King, Gucci Gang, Dookie Gang, Dookie Tang, Charlemagne.
Tang, Burger King, Gucci Gang, Dookie Dang, Charlemagne.
It's too easy for him.
Doesn't matter what I say. Give me donkey of the day. Run away for 20.
No matter what caliber I spit at, I bet up $100,000.
Hey, anyway, doesn't matter what I say. Give me donkey of the day. Run away for 2018 to get underway. But I'm gonna say everything that I wanna say. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch. Yeah. Invite him in like I want a day. I'm not done.
Did I catch that the first time? Invite him in like a one a day? Like take one a day and keep it moving? Like, yo, that's crazy. I don't know if I caught that the first time. Because that's hitting me very hard right now. What I want to say. What if it's 2018 to get on the way? Yeah, he went off.
Say, welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch. Yeah. Invite him in like I want a day. I'm not done. Cause I feel like the beast of burden. That line in the sand, was it even worth it? Cause the way I see people turning's making it seem worthless.
That line in the sand, because he drew the line in the sand. I'm drawing in the sand the line. You're either for or against. Yeah. We might just do a 2.0, which I think. Should we just do we should just do it over. We should just do another one. It is what it is. Do a 2.0 to that freestyle. And the wild part is I might have a different opinion on certain things. For sure.
I'm not done. Cause I feel like the beast of burden. That line in the sand, was it even worth it? Cause the way I see people turning's making it seem worthless. It's starting to defeat the purpose. I'm watching my fan base shrink to thirds, and I was just trying to do the right thing. But word has the court of public opinion reached a verdict.
Man, he's killing this right now, dog. Just the way he's putting these words together. And he's talking about some real ish, man. He's like basically saying like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And that's real. Like, what artists even admit that? Nobody, bro.
To defeat the purpose. I'm watching my fan base shrink to thirds. thirds and I was just trying to do the right thing. But word has the court of public opinion reached a verdict, but still yet to be determined, cause I'm determined to be me. Critique the worship, but if I could go back, I'd at least reword it and say I empathize with the people this evil serpent sold a dream to that he's deserted.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's I should have just empathized with y'all and just gave my opinion. At the end of the day, it's just an opinion, right? But let's run that back because I was texting wifey.
Drink the thirds and I was just trying to do the right thing, but
and you watch his fan base shrink to thirds. Like he lost a lot of fans over that, right? Because he dropped the album. Then this album did like 500,000, which is still crazy. But he dropped Revival after that freestyle, and it did like 200 something thousand. Even though Revival was multiple times platinum today.
word has
He said I go 4 times platinum even when I put out a bad album. Talk about the LL Cool J joint. I'm doing 2.0s to everything on Music to Be Murdered By. And if there's anything else, I don't know if I reacted to anything else on this album. But if I did, I'm doing 2.0s to everything on this album.
the court of public opinion reached a verdict, but still yet to be determined, cause I'm determined to be me. Critique the worship.
I'm determined to be me, critique the worship. That's just the honesty again, bro. Because I'll never be flawless. All I ever be is honest, bro.
But if I could go back, I'd at least reword it.
Apology.
Say I
That's an
empathize
apology.
with the people, this evil serpent sold a dream to that he's deserted.
Just the way he's putting these words together, dog. Oh my God, bro. This is just beautiful. It's poetry, bro. This reminds me of Eminem Renegade, bro. The way he's putting these words together, it really reminds me of Eminem Renegade, bro. For real. Like, this the way he's putting these rhymes together. This reminds me of the Renegade.
But if I could go back, I'd at least reword it and say I empathize with the people, this evil serpent.
With the people, this evil serpent sold his dreams to the he's deserted. So the E sounds with the earth sounds, it's just crazy. Empathize with his people, the evil serpent sold his dreams to the he's deserted.
Sold a dream to that he's deserted. But I think it's working. These verses are making him a wee bit nervous, and he's too scared to answer me with words, cause he knows that he will lyrically get murdered.
But I think it's working. So even think, but I think it's working because these verses are making him a wee bit nervous, and he's too scared to answer me with the words because he knows that he will lyrically get murdered. Like, that is just crazy, bro. Think about that. That's what he's thinking when he's writing these rhymes down. He's thinking about how much can I pack in these bars. I want this whole thing to rhyme.
But I know at least he's heard it, cause Agent Orange just sent the Secret Service to meet in person to see if I really think of hurting him, or ask if I'm linked to terror.
Dog, nobody can do this, bro. Nobody can do this right here. Maybe Tech Nine could do some of this right here, but nobody could do it the way he's doing it with such clarity and such like smoothness. Like Tech Nine would have made this very choppy and like he would have did a lot of things because Tech Nine is a pocket catcher as well. But like the way Eminem is breaking this down so smoothly, but I know at least he's heard it because Agent Orange just sent the Secret Service to meet in person to see if I really think of hurting him and ask if I'm linked to terrorists. Like, dog, he just made terrorist rhyme with person. Like,
I said only when it comes to ink and lyricists.
ink and lyrics.
But my beef is more media journalists.
Hold up.
I said my beef is more media journalists. They get a mouthful of flesh.
Eat a.
And yes, I mean eating a penis.
I forgot he said that. I swear, I forgot he said that.
Cause they've been panning my album to death. So I've been giving the media fingers. Don't wanna turn this to a counseling sesh. But they've been putting me through the ringer. So I ain't ironing shit out with the press. But I just took this beat to the cleaners.
I remember that ending, bro. I remember that ending, the whole freaking scheme he went on. Oh, man. I ain't ironing shit out with the press. I just say she's putting me through the ringer. That's what, but I like that whole panning my album to death. So I've been giving the media fingers, like rolling off the last rhyme. But yeah, I don't want to turn this to a counseling session. But they've been putting me through the ringer.
But they've been putting me through the ringer. So I ain't ironing shit out with the press.
I ain't ironing out ish out with the press. But I just this beat to the cleaners, killed it.
But I just took this beat to the cleaners.
Shout out to the GOAT, bro. Shout out to the GOAT, man. He's hard to beat, bro. He's hard to beat. He's hard to beat. He's not. He can't be beat. Actually, he just can't be beat, bro. Shout out to everybody, man. We finally here, Kamikaze album. Ooh, we on the road. This is actually the most excited album that I'm excited for, and I think I'm gonna be. I think I'm more excited about Music to Be Murdered By because there's two sides. So I'm excited about that as well. But this right here, up until this point, this is the most excited album that I've done so far on this journey, on this Eminem journey that I've been on, and it's so refreshing to me, man. It's because it just gives me more validation when I be sticking up for Em in these arguments. It gives me more validation. Like, bro, he's still the GOAT, dog. He's still the GOAT. And y'all know I've been saying he was the GOAT before I started the newer albums. Because these albums, bro, like if any of y'all follow me, y'all know I recently gave my life to Christ and I just been walking a different path. So I put out music for like years. I stopped making music and I stopped listening to music. And when that happened, Eminem was like not making music. So like it just worked out that way. You know what I'm saying? When he first took off is when I first stopped listening to music. And then when he came back, I just wasn't ready to listen to music again. And I was kind of scared that he wasn't as good. I ain't gonna lie, because I heard I remember hearing the rock and roll song with Rick Rubin. I forget what it's called. Berserk. I didn't like it when I first heard it. It grew on me now. I like it now. And then We Made You. So like I was trying to give him chances, but I'm just like, oh, this is not good. Like this is not good music. I'm just gonna stay away from this. You know what I'm saying I'm not ready to hear Eminem fall off. That's really where my mind was at. But I'm so happy. Like this is what it actually is. This is what he's been doing, bro. Oh man. Love this dude, bro. Love this dude, man. He's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT, man. Shout out to all the GOATees out there. Shout out to all the stands. Let's keep it rocking. Next video is Greatest and then Lucky You. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Greatest and Lucky You. We out.
Savior, you should see the way that he gets down. Get back. Savior, blessing everybody in your town. Watch out. Savior, demons better run, here he comes now. Savior,
I was born faithless, plotting in the shadows with the faceless. Brother, ask your rabbi what my name is. I was born chasing, counting silver coins like they were sacred. It left me with a heart that's full of hatred. I was born graceless, scheming with precision, it's contagious. 30 coins glimmer, now I'm nameless. I was born reckless, tangled in betrayals in the